So now let's understand the medical aspect in. Okay. So here's the research finding. This is a unknown X-ray. So you see changes in the prefrontal cortex, emotional control, differences in the amygdala that is responsible for the fears, risks, and the emotions, and the alter the brain connectivity during the manic or the depressive episode. So here you see this is a healthy control. This is a bipolar and depressed, and this is a unipolar. Okay. Now, this is again what is a control brain, unipolar depression, and the bipolar. Okay, in control, the mood will be stable, emotions will be stable. Unipolar, you will see the depressive episodes and the alternates between the depression and the hypomania. Here are the findings like in control brain, there will be the balance activity between the emotional and thinking centers. In unipolar, there will be the reduced activity in the frontal brain regions, increased negative emotion processing. In the bipolar disorder, there will be the greater instability in the emotional circuits, in the rewards, changes in the rewards, impulses, and emotional control area. So this is a PET scan of the brain. Why I'm telling this? Because a PET scan is in the postmortem. It's not required. Okay, it requires when there is an active metabolism and the blood circulation. So they are generally not useful after the death. So why I'm telling you, why I'm telling everyone, sometimes people keep finding faults, tiny faults in the doctor's work, in the writing by picking up on the small things. That doesn't matter at all. And I want to convey this message to everybody that like it's not the big mistake in my documents. The date of birth has been written wrongly since my childhood, and it is different in my horoscope chart, so it doesn't bother so much, or it doesn't significant a lot. You don't need to focus on the small tiny things about the doctors. The Eames Gopal doctors have mentioned the wrong stadiometer. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens, when they see the dead body, when they write the medical history, everybody has a conscious and subconscious mind. So now let us understand the unipolar depression brain. This is a unipolar and the bipolar disorder findings. Okay, in the later fluency task or the category fluency task. This is a healthy brain. You see the pictures. Okay, MRI scans. Now, in the bipolar disorder, if we will see, we see the three reasons. Okay, the first is amygdala, and the second is the ACC, that is we call the ventral cingulate cortex, and the third is a PFC, that is we call the prefrontal cortex.